Hey guys, welcome back to GM Toots. So in this particular React video, we are going to talk about how to declare constant or component which are declared as a constant, and how can we redeclare them as class. And we're going to be seeing how how can we introduce the concept of states in the class. So just before moving ahead, I'm just going to do is I'm just going to rewrite this particular app component as React class. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write the ES6 concept, ES6, you know, uh, ES6 syntax of writing class. So this is nothing but class keyword, and class would be having the name, and the name would be nothing but app. And then every class should have in React should have nothing called a render, a render method, and the render method would be having exactly the same code which we are returning over here. So if I just copy paste it, yeah, so things are looking good for us. So again, so it is very important for this class to be known that it has been inherited from React. So how do we really write inheritance in ES6 class is nothing but with a keyword called extends, and it is getting inherited, extending from or inheriting from React dot nothing but component. One more thing which we are really forgetting over here is we have already exported this constant app. So I'm just going to cut it down. I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to just save this off. And once I save it, if you can see, everything is working great over here. So moving over ahead, I'm just going to remove this stuff out, and here I'm going to remove greeting component out so that we can explain you the stuff of state in a better manner. So what I am really going to do over here is I'm just going to list down some of the topics which my channel really teaches, and I'm going to put them, initialize them into states. So how I'm going to do is that I first of all, every class has a constructor. So I just described my constructor. So constructor is nothing but a special function which gets called when the class is initialized. And then for the very thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to initialize the parent, the parent component as well. So constructor has a property called props, and these are nothing but the props of my current component, and it is also initialized with the parent properties. At the same time, in my constructor, I'm going to initialize my state object, and that is nothing but this dot state, state, and I'm going to initializing it to an object, and my object is going to be nothing but having something called topics, and my topics is going to be an array. An array is going to contain some of the topics which my channel teach. So, for example, Webpack or React, and maybe some work or Angular, right? And I just save it. And over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop through the array of the topics in my state object. So how I'm going to do is nothing but this dot state dot topics dot map. So map is nothing but a prototype function of an array, and it is nothing but a function, and it accepts something called a callback function. The callback argument would be nothing but topic, and it's going to be an arrow function, and this particular function is going to return a tag, and that tag is going to nothing going to be but a p tag, and this particular p tag is going to just display a topic. And let me just save it, right? So if you can see over here, there's a syntax token expected at line number 12, and yes, and it is not correct. So once I do that, you know cannot read property topics of null, and that is because again I'm doing some silly mistakes. can do it. Yes, you can see everything is working fine as respect to it. I'm looping it through the state object, which is having topic property, which is having an array of the topics which GM2's cover. But you can see over here there's an error, and it says each child in an array as an iterator should have a unique key. So what if I can just go over here and then it should initialize some unique keys, and my unique key would be nothing but topic. And then once I save it, you can see everything works fine. But you can see over here there is a loophole. If I just go ahead and add Angular twice and save, again there would be an error and say two children properties have same key. So just to get rid of it, what I'm going to do is I am going to accept one more argument in my callback function, and that is nothing but index, right? And I'm going to put it over here. And once I save it, again, even if with the same name, I'm not throwing any error. So let us just go ahead and see what happens to my React development tool, right? So you can see there's h1 and these are p tags. If I go to React, these are nothing but the p tags, and keys are nothing but the index, and that is the iterative index. I go to app, you can see these are nothing but the props, right? These are nothing but the props of the children. And once I go to app, you can see there are no props to my app, right? If you can come over here, you can see there is no props defined. So but there are nothing but a state object. This is a webpack React. This is how you really, you know, and inspect from the React dev tools. So this is it, guys, in this particular video. Hope you have learned even a bit of it, and if you think so you have done that, please subscribe, like, share, and thanks a lot.